Life can feel like an old record that suddenly changes songs. You've been grinding for years, building discipline, setting boundaries, learning hard lessons, and then success shows up. The job lands, the relationship feels calm, your mind finally goes quiet, and instead of joy, you flinch. Where's the catch? Here's what most people won't admit. Some don't fear failure, they fear arriving, because arriving means your old identity can't survive. If you've lived in survival mode for a long time, you don't just expect tension, you recognize it as home. So when life finally rises, your nervous system doesn't always celebrate. It scans. You delay the email that would confirm the win. You overthink the calm partner who treats you well. You start searching for reasons it won't last. This isn't laziness. It's not being ungrateful. It's your internal limit. Psychologist Gay Hendricks called it the upper limit problem, an inner thermostat for how much love, ease, and success feels safe. When reality goes above that setting, your mind creates pressure to come back down. And then the voice appears. I don't deserve this. They'll find out. I got lucky. Not because it's true, but because it's familiar. The villain isn't success. The villain is familiar chaos, the old noise you once used as proof you were alive. If you grew up bracing for disappointment, calm can feel suspicious, like silence before thunder. Psychologist Leon Festinger described something called cognitive dissonance, the tension that happens when your reality clashes with your self-image. If your identity has been, I'm the struggler, I'm the one who fights through life, then ease feels like an error. So your mind tries to correct it. It will pick a fight, invent a crisis, create pressure where none exists, just to restore the old normal. And modern life intensifies it. Social media trains comparison and threat scanning. Hustle culture romanticizes stress as maturity. Even people around you may respond oddly when you finally relax, because your peace highlights their addiction to urgency. So when the good arrives, your brain doesn't ask, how do I keep this? It asks, how do I prove this is temporary? There's a clean map for what's happening. The upper limit explains the ceiling, imposter syndrome explains the doubt, cognitive dissonance explains the friction, and deservingness explains the guilt. Many people carry an internal belief about what they're allowed to receive, not logically, emotionally. If childhood taught you that good things get taken, or that you must earn love through struggle, then receiving ease can feel like cheating, and your mind tries to restore balance, sometimes by overworking, sometimes by overgiving, sometimes by self-sabotaging, so you don't have to face the deeper fear. What if I really am worthy, and I'd been living below my level for years? Even gratitude can feel difficult, because accepting the good means accepting yourself. But these settings are learned, and learned settings can be rewritten. So the question becomes, how do you stop pushing success away? You don't do it with hype. You do it with awareness and practice. First, notice the moment it begins. Not the big sabotage, the small flinch. The thought, this won't last. The urge to create a problem. The need to test someone who's finally safe. That moment is not intuition. That moment is your upper limit. When success arrives, don't interrogate it. Observe yourself. When love arrives, don't test it. Breathe. When ease arrives, don't replace it with struggle. Stay. Second, rename your identity. If your story has been, I survive, upgrade it to, I can receive. Because you can't hold a new life with an old self-image. The record didn't break, it changed tracks, and your job is to stop reaching for the old noise. Third, disarm the imposter voice with evidence. Imposter syndrome isn't a prophecy, it's a pattern of interpretation. So treat the thought like weather. The fraud forecast, and return to facts. Keep a short evidence list: wins you earned, skills you built, boundaries you held, moments you chose discipline over comfort. When success arrives, anchor in evidence. When success arrives, anchor in evidence. When success arrives, anchor in evidence. Fourth, practice micro-receiving. Don't demand permanent confidence. Just allow one clean inhale of gratitude without adding suspicion. This is here now. I can let myself feel it. I don't have to ruin it to stay safe. Let peace stay for 10 seconds, then 30, then 1 full minute. This is tolerance training. Fifth, regulate your nervous system. Slow your exhale. Drop your shoulders. Unclench the jaw. If your body is used to high alert, calm can feel like emptiness, and emptiness can feel like danger. But it's not danger, it's adjustment. Picture a climber reaching a higher altitude. The air feels thin, so the body signals panic. The solution isn't to sprint back down, it's to breathe, acclimate, and keep walking. That's what receiving is. And finally, stop confusing intensity with meaning. Some people chase drama because it's the only state their nervous system recognizes as real. But intensity is not depth. Chaos is not passion. Urgency is not importance. Steady is safe. And safe is where your best work and your best love actually grow. Here's the seal. Success doesn't need your suspicion, it needs your presence. The moment life gets easier, your job is not to predict the crash. Your job is to become stable enough to hold the good. You didn't get lucky out of nowhere. You built this through years of choices that nobody clapped for. So let the new version of you lead. Notice the flinch. Return to evidence, regulate the body, receive in small, honest doses. Calm is not a trap. It's a skill, and you can learn to live there. Think of that record player again. The needle doesn't fear the new melody, only the listener does. Let the song play, and when your mind reaches for the catch, whisper, "Not today. I can receive."